How many interviews are you going to have to go on before getting that job offer? This is a question that you might start asking yourself when you have been invited to an interview, or maybe it's already the second interview, even the third interview, maybe even the fourth interview, and they still haven't made their decision. And you might wonder, like, how many of these interviews do I actually need to do? Have they not decided yet? Well, it can be very frustrating to be invited to multiple rounds of interviews and then still not be getting an answer, or even worse, sometimes you get to the end of like 5 interviews and you get an automatic rejection email or no answer at all, and you're the one who has to reach out to say, hey, so remember me, the person you've talked to like 5 times already within the last month, what's going on? Oh, sorry, we chose someone else. So this is the kind of thing that can unfortunately happen, but let's talk about how many interviews you might want to you want to be prepared for, and why it is that hiring managers are asking people to do so many of them. And in case you don't know me, I'm Dahlia. I'm a career strategist helping people to land high-paid work that they love. I'm also a communications specialist, and I've worked for different organizations, usually the United Nations, European Commission, some private companies as well. And I myself have also been on many rounds of interviews. So I'm also on your side of the table where, I've been an interviewee going through all the exams, going through all of the invites. And so I'm going to share my experience and the experience of some of my clients as well. And the thing to know is that obviously the number of interviews varies. There's no hard and fast rule. I've been to interviews where they hire me on the spot. Sometimes I get hired without even doing an interview. They say, hey, you come across as highly recommended through the hidden job market, which I'm always talking about. They don't even interview me. They just hire me just like that. Other times I've been through like 5 different phases, including writing tests and doing a press release and answering scenario-based questions and a video interview pre-recorded before actually talking to a real person and stuff like that. So why do hiring managers put you through all of these phases? Well, the first thing is to assess your skills, obviously, but a lot of the skills that can't be tested on paper. So they can see your CV, but they want to interview you to see how you are interacting with people, your communication skills, and they want to give you those situational type of questions to see how you would react in different kinds of situations. And most of all, they want to get to know your personality. What kind of a person are you? The second thing is they want to build trust. As you know, it's not always easy to learn enough about a person to really feel like you trust them in just one short conversation. That's another reason often employers might prefer multiple rounds. The next reason is to get opinions from multiple people. So maybe you talked to one person and you convinced them, but now they need you to meet with the higher ups or their colleagues or the team to get other people's approval as well. Another thing that can happen is that they might have another candidate that is very, very close to you, as in you're kind of on even footing and they're not sure who to pick. They might then ask for an additional interview to make a choice between the two of you. I know it can be frustrating to go through long interview rounds, and the key I have found is really to detach from the outcome. Get other offers on the table, be talking to other employers, be doing interviews with other people so that you're never feeling like this is the dream job. And I know on this channel I talk a lot about get your dream job, but the dream job is not what most people think it is, which is like, your dream company, your dream position, I must have that. No, your dream job is your career on your terms. It's doing the kinds of things that you love to do, meeting the people that you want to meet. It's living life on your terms, whether that's to work from home or to be traveling or whatever it might be. That's your dream job. And there are multiple companies and ways to get that dream job. And so if that company doesn't choose you, then you have other companies that will also be your dream job that you're speaking to. And it's just really important not to be attached to that one place, to have options. That's why you need to be active within the hidden job market and be talking to other employers. And then remember, there's always someone else going through even more rounds than you are. I have a client right now who is going for an astronaut position with the European Space Agency. He's made it to the final round. It's been like 1.5 years of rounds. And that's included everything from obviously the interview panels to writing tests to physical assessments like medical tests and psychological tests, until finally he met with the DG of the European Space Agency recently, and now he's like part of the final 15 candidates out of 22,000, and is going to find out if he gets to be one of the finalists to become he is one of the finalists to become an astronaut. And so the whole time you just have to keep living your life, meeting other people, other employers, continuing to put yourself out there, and knowing that they're going to be really lucky if they get to have you on their team. And remember that while you're going through these rounds, you want to also have your social profiles up to date, so that when they are looking at your LinkedIn or sometimes even your other social media profiles like your Instagram or your Facebook, employers do check those as well. So you want to have all those profiles selling you, so that they continuously see you come up, they see what great work you're doing, they're reminded of how great a candidate you are, and that's going to help to nudge them in the right direction in terms of their decision. I hope this was helpful. If you're looking for more tips about how to behave in interviews and how to actually nail those interviews when you're in those rounds, I have another video all about that, so I will link to it. And if you want to have more information on branding yourself in the new economy, I actually have a masterclass that explains exactly how to do that step by step. So I will also put that link into the description box below. But let me know for you, what were the most rounds that you have been invited to for a job application? And hopefully no one is above like 5, but who knows? I'm sure it's possible. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.